The coffee shop buzzed with its usual morning energy, the hiss of the espresso machine, the murmur of conversations, the clink of ceramic cups. Marcus sat near the window, laptop open, working on a presentation for his architecture firm. He'd been a regular here for 3 years, knew the baristas by name, always left good tips. "Excuse me, you're in my seat." Marcus looked up to see a middle-aged white woman standing over him, designer purse clutched tight, lips pressed into a thin line. "I'm sorry," Marcus said politely, pulling out one earbud. "I didn't realize seats were reserved here." "That's my seat. I sit there every morning." Her voice carried across the shop now, drawing eyes. "You people think you can just take whatever you want." The air seemed to thicken. Marcus felt that familiar knot in his stomach, the one that came with being black in public spaces, the one that whispered stay calm, don't react, don't give them ammunition. "Ma'am, there are plenty of other seats, don't you ma'am me?" She stepped closer, her face reddening. "I'm calling the manager." "You're loitering. You probably didn't even buy anything." Marcus gestured to his half-empty latte, still warm. "I've been a customer here for years. Please, just take any other seat. You're probably homeless. Or here to steal someone's laptop." Her voice dripped with venom now, and Marcus noticed phones coming out, cameras turning toward them. "This is a respectable establishment. We don't want your kind, Karen, that's enough." The barista, Jamie, appeared at their side. "Marcus is a regular customer and a friend. You need to stop." But Karen was beyond reason now, fueled by something darker than just wanting a seat. She reached out and shoved Marcus's laptop, sending papers scattering. "Get out." Marcus stood slowly, carefully, his 6-foot frame unfolding. He kept his hands visible, non-threatening. Every movement calculated because he knew how this could go wrong. "Ma'am, you need to step back." "Or what? You'll hurt me?" She raised her voice theatrically. "Everyone see this? He's threatening me." Then she did something that made the entire shop gasp. She swung her purse and hit him across the face. The metal clasp caught his cheekbone, drawing blood. "He attacked me." "Someone call the police," she shrieked immediately, her hand going to her chest in mock distress. Marcus stood frozen, blood trickling down his face, his hand still raised in a peaceful gesture. Every fiber of his being wanted to react, to defend himself, but his father's words echoed in his head, "Son, it doesn't matter if you're right. They'll only see what they want to see." "I have it all on video," said a young woman nearby, her phone still recording. "She hit him first. He didn't touch her." "Me too," said another customer. "And the security cameras got everything," Jamie added, pointing upward. Karen's face went pale as she realized her mistake. The other customers weren't rallying to her side. Instead, they were witnesses to her assault. He provoked me," she stammered, but her voice had lost its certainty. Within minutes, police arrived. Karen immediately went to them, crying, pointing at Marcus, playing the victim. But before she could finish her story, Jamie had pulled up the security footage, and multiple customers had come forward with their recordings. The senior officer, a black man himself, watched the videos with an increasingly stern expression. He turned to Karen. "Ma'am, you're under arrest for assault." "What?" "But he's the one," Karen sputtered, her face cycling through shades of red and white. "He didn't touch you. You assaulted him. You also made false statements to police." The officer's voice was flat, professional. "You have the right to remain silent." As they handcuffed her, Karen seemed to finally understand the gravity of what she'd done. "Wait, this is a mistake. I'm not a racist. I have black friends. This will ruin my life." Marcus stood there, napkin pressed to his bleeding cheek, watching this woman who'd tried to weaponize both her whiteness and the police against him now face consequences she never imagined possible. "Mr. Johnson," the younger officer approached him. "We'll need your statement. And we can get you medical attention for that cut." "I'm okay," Marcus said quietly. I just wanted to work on my presentation." The officer nodded, a flash of understanding in his eyes, the understanding of what this could have become if not for the cameras, the witnesses, the barista who stood up for him. Later, as Marcus gave his statement at the precinct, he learned that Karen had a history, complaints from her HOA, incidents at other businesses, always targeting people of color, always claiming victimhood. Today, she'd finally been recorded doing it. The story went viral within hours. The video of her hitting Marcus and then immediately crying victim struck a chord. It became a teaching moment, a conversation starter, a mirror held up to a society still grappling with its biases. Karen lost her job. Her employer released a statement about not tolerating discriminatory behavior. She faced legal consequences, both criminal charges and a civil suit from Marcus, who decided to donate any settlement to organizations fighting racial injustice. But for Marcus, the victory felt hollow. As he sat in his apartment that evening, icing his bruised face, he thought about how differently this could have ended. If there had been no cameras. No witnesses willing to speak up. If he had defended himself physically, even justly, his phone buzzed with messages of support from friends, family, even strangers who'd seen the video. But one message stood out, from a young black teenager. Thank you for showing us how to stay strong even when they try to break you. Marcus replied, stay safe. Stay smart. And remember, you belong in every space you choose to occupy. Don't let anyone tell you different. The coffee shop offered him free drinks for life. They also implemented sensitivity training for all staff and put up a sign, all are welcome here. Hate is not. Karen's lawyer eventually reached out for a settlement, along with a prepared apology statement. Marcus's lawyer read it to him, generic, crafted to limit legal liability rather than express genuine remorse. She wants to know if you'll accept her apology, his lawyer said. Marcus thought for a long moment. Tell her I forgive her, he finally said. Not for her sake, but for mine. I won't carry her hate with me. You're a better man than most, his lawyer observed. No, Marcus corrected. I'm just a man who wants to drink his coffee in peace. 6 months later, Marcus still went to the same coffee shop, still sat in the same general area, still worked on his presentations. The first few weeks after the incident, strangers would recognize him, want to talk, treat him like a hero, but he wasn't a hero. He was just a man who'd been attacked and had the rare fortune of having evidence on his side. The real heroes, he thought, were the people who faced similar situations every day without cameras, without witnesses, without justice, and somehow still found the strength to wake up the next morning and keep going. The scar on his cheekbone faded to a thin white line, barely visible. But some scars, he knew, weren't visible at all, and every time he sat down with his laptop and his latte, he silently honored everyone who'd fought these battles before him, everyone who would fight them after, and everyone who shouldn't have to fight them at all. The coffee shop hummed with its usual energy. Marcus took a sip of his drink and got back to work, because that's what you did. You kept going. You kept existing in spaces that tried to exclude you. You kept building, creating, living, despite it all. That was the real victory.